don't know if it makes it. You can't. Okay. I have a Jeep Liberty, and it comes with a 2-din, but it's exactly meant for a 2-din radio. And I had to modify my car just a little bit with some sandpaper and make it look flush, make it look sexy. You know what I mean? So just keep in mind that when you're buying a 2-din radio, make sure you have enough room for it. Even though your car says it comes with a 2-din radio, what it really means is it comes with a 2-din American radio it's compatible with. This is just a couple centimeters bigger, if anything, maybe 2 centimeters. I forgot to take a tape measure to it. But it's just off by a little bit, which caused me a great deal of problems installing it. But other cars, they have bigger squares, rectangles, I guess you can call it. I know my buddy's got a Honda, and he's got a huge area that he can put his car in, so it just depends on the dash kit. Okay. The other thing too is, let's see, it's not bad, but it's actually very cool that this radio doesn't come with a parking brake wire, period. Well, what that means is you don't have to bypass your parking brake. What that means is you don't have to hook it up, or you don't have to put your car in park. This is from China, so I don't know if they have that Chinese law over there where you're not allowed to drive down the road watching a movie. I know in America you definitely do, but this radio doesn't have it, and it saved me a huge headache. Other radios, how you normally go by that is you ground the ground wire. It's always the pink wire. Or some nice radios, I know Clarion, something simple as that, you just ground it and it works. But something cheap as Pyle radio, P-Y-L-E, you have to get, it's a whole thing. You have to get a switch, but if you don't want to get a switch, you can get a resistor. It's just a headache. But this radio doesn't have it, and it's so cool. Okay. What else that I don't like about this? This doesn't have the little headphone in jack. So if your buddy has, you know, an iPhone or a smartphone, you just can't plug his headphone jack into the car. Like an auxiliary jack, that's what it's called. I'm sorry, but it does have a USB jack. So everybody's got to charge their phone. So like I said, my girlfriend wanted me to listen to something on her phone the other day. All I did was plug this little thing in to, you know, her phone, and use it as a mass storage device, and it automatically searches for all the songs. So it's a very good positive. I'm not too sure what else to show you guys here. Let's pull this down. I mean, I still got Pandora ready in the background. This application requires an update from Google Play. So let's go ahead and clear that. I got 8 new email messages. Let's go ahead and clear that. Okay. So we'll pull it. Oh, instead of pulling it up, we'll go look at Drake one more time. Or Lil Wayne or whatever it was. So I drive around like that. Oh, this is big thing. Here's another bug about this thing. Is you think you're playing T.I. right now, but you're not. And if you turn it up real loud, you can notice this. So what you gotta do is you gotta go to your band right here, and this is what's really playing right here, right? So it kind of sucks because there we go. If you go to your Bluetooth, it automatically turns it off. If you go to your music right here, it automatically turns off your radio. It's a little bug that's a little frustrating that this radio has, but if I gotta deal with that to deal with this radio, it's totally worth it, okay? I don't listen to my radio, my FM radio, like ever, because I have so many songs, so I don't really ever have that problem. And 9 out of 10 times it works on its own. But there's that one time where I just went to show you on my video and it popped up again, so it's good that you guys saw that. But there's workarounds, just like your equalizer button doesn't work, but there's a workaround. Those are 2 huge problems, but those problems don't outweigh the benefits of this radio. This radio is truly amazing. So I'm uploading this to show you guys all this because I really want everybody to have this radio. I don't want to keep this for myself. I really didn't even want to make this video at first because I wanted to have the baddest radio out and screw everybody else. But in my head, if everybody has this radio, then they'll support apps more. And they'll support, I don't even know what that really means because everything's already supported. It's just an Android radio. But I don't know. You guys know what I'm saying. The more people, the better the next year's product is. So if you guys have any questions, let me know and I'll address them. And this is a review from a real user, not from some little kid that just unboxed his radio that his dad bought him, or just not some idiot guy who just unboxed his radio and wants to show you what it looks like right out of the box. I don't care what it looks like right out of the box. I want to see what people use it like in real life. This is what I use in real life. Those are my apps I use in real life. Now, I've only had this radio for 2 weeks, and I've had very little problems with it. The biggest problem I had with it is getting my phone to work on tether for an hour or 2 hours without disconnecting. And I do have that working now, so if you guys have any questions, you can ask me about it. It's been a pain in the ass, but I can now drive from Orlando to Tampa without no hiccup on my tethering. So I think I've pretty much conquered that. I understand if I lose service, I'm not going to have any, radio on my car, but that's not true with this radio. You still got your FM radio, you still got your SD card, you still got your phone, you still got everything a normal radio would do, except you don't have the internet for your Android apps. Well, you could still play Angry Birds without internet. You can still search stuff without internet. Now, I'm not going to be able to check my AO account without internet, but, I mean, when am I going to do that? Once a week, once a month? So it's an awesome radio. I recommend everybody to get it. Hope you enjoy my video.